and it's just you just kind of whoosh right through bracket.
Mhm.
That's the hype stuff. That's what we like to see.
Yeah. I just want to mention that on another tab, I do have the GenGAME stream open. Trevor, man, I don't know how you make a Wi-Fi tournament look this good. I'm sorry for keep repeating this, but
Right?
I don't mean to slob on the knob, but like it's nice. All right, buddy, it's fantastic. Anyhow, guys, we are gonna be
I
seeing
appreciate
Bankai versus Bankai. I think is also extremely experienced in the Ness matchup. He does hail from Philadelphia and New York. So he plays like a lot, especially with Earthboundy. So he understands the character really, really well, I think.
Yeah, that makes sense. I do like that he's going for the PT here as well. I know that last time he was going for a little bit more ZSS. I don't know which one he generally prefers, but, you know, I think the PT here is the right pick. Just having those three characters, you know, it could be good against a character like Ness, just kind of mixing up your options.
But right now, Bankai is struggling to get back onto stage. I love the fact that he threw out the Razor Leaf, but catching the full hop out of disadvantage. Really, really good read on Uz's part, and able to take the stock super, super early as a result.
Yeah, that was, like, perplexingly perfectly timed. Like, that was, like, I don't want to say genius, but, like, kind of genius. Like, it was just so well
Nestmates,
timed.
I promise you, every single Nestmate will do PK Fire into reverse aerial rush back air. So now that like has that like note in his head that Bankai likes to jump out of it, it's gonna be up to Bankai to mix up his options out of PK Fire.
Yeah, for sure. And, you know, just with that, taking a lead here, you know, 98%, this is still really doable. I like that Bankai is sticking out with the Squirtle, you know, confident in his ability. Okay, now with Ivy, though, you know, we're looking for that kill. Ivy probably finds the kills a little easier,
Yep.
just like that.
For sure. And Zard has like a lot of survivability, and you'd be like surprised like how easily he's able to initiate against a character like Ness. Gonna be opting back through the Squirtle, you know, maybe potentially get a little whiff punish on but has been controlling center stage so well. But Bankai right now coming in with the reversal. Oh my god, is that it?
All right, what is going on? Wait, oh, I thought he was gonna, like, down air. Okay, though, that was an amazing string. Oh, but it doesn't even end here.
Yeah. The wait after the down throw was like, you're gonna press a button.
Oh my god.
We stay
My man.
neutral get upping into F smash in the year 2020. Stop it.
And, like,
Everybody stop it right now.
Ivysaur's F smash is like the classic, like, I'm going to forward smash you at the ledge option. And it's like, dang, like, Ivysaur's forward smash is so good.
I mean, the move is fantastic. Like, the move auto spaces itself and everything, but it's like,
Facts.
today I will neutral get up into F smash.
I mean,
Yeah,
everyone in this
not able-
bracket, man.
Every single one. Still not able to kill, now with the up smash, now with the neutral air. Bankai is playing really, really safe. Able to catch the whiffed aerial with his own neutral air. Really nice switch into Charizard just for the extra bit of survivability.
Also want to know, that's the best color Charizard. Purple Charizard, kind of clean, just saying.
Definitely looks really, really sick. Able to still connect the jab, keeping in the corner, is pressing like all these buttons, but he's trapped in the corner. Bankai.
Oh my god, I was so nervous for a second. Yeah, I did not want to see it end like that. But thankfully, we're back on the stage, and we got the Charizard out. So, you know, there's definitely some risk at here. Charizard sometimes can just delete stocks. That's kind of his thing.
And Bankai, unfortunately, neutral get upping into the charge yo-yo. He has to be a little bit more careful than that. He has to know that, you know, if you want to be safe, you could just try to get up attack it, getting the jab block into the down smash. Or is that F smash? Goodness.
Oh, yeah, I think he went a little too deep. I don't know if he had a jump.
Yeah, not
Sometimes
sure
it'd
either.
be like
I think
that.
he might have burned his jump some point down the line there. I feel like Bankai, you know, he was really getting super, super comfortable with his advantage. Like, I think the biggest sign that he was in Uz head a little bit was when he grabbed him with Ivysaur on the platform, down through him, and just sat there and waited and was like, what are you gonna do, big boy? You gonna press a button? Ha! And he just hits him with a forward. He doesn't even kill him for it. But it just like shows that like he's very, very comfortable with knowing Uz timing, with knowing when he wants those button presses. So has to be a little bit more careful with how he is responding in this advantage.
Yeah, that makes sense. The awesome thing about that string too is like a lot of it was guaranteed damage, but then some of it was just like Bankai. It wasn't even necessarily him like always reading the option. It was just like him and knowing that would do something. Like no matter what it was, just waiting for that opportunity. I just love seeing play like that, like patient aggression. Like it's just really, really fascinating to me.
Yeah.
I thought it was an amazing string.
For sure. There are a couple of flubs on Bankai's part, of course. I think, he could have really lost the stock to Other when he was at ledge as Charizard. He has to know that when you are going under the stage, characters that have like a big hitbox on the recovery, they can actually shark Ness as they are yo-yoing them. Like Charizard especially, he could get like a very nice hit on if he's a little bit more careful with his spacing. So that's just something to be a little bit more mindful of. Otherwise, I think both players did really, really well. And I'm excited to see how the next game will go. Yeah.
Yeah, I felt like that game was like super momentum based. It wasn't even necessarily that they were both like trading in neutral. They were just kind of like trading stocks. So I'm kind of curious to see if that's how this game will go too. Just kind of stocks being deleted, just kind of constantly. But let's see what's going on. We know we're sticking to that PT. Of course, sticking with that Ness. Let's see what happens here.
Mm-hmm. I feel like is getting so many like these jump reads and Bankai is like just failing to anti-air him appropriately, but finally landing one back air, not able to get much else off of it. However, the down throw links are starting to come through.
Yeah, and just like that, the Squirtle strings, they're strong here, a lot of percent. And I feel like a lot of these PT players, they love the Squirtle start. They can get these grab combos, get these crazy extensions. Squirtle just does a lot of damage, and he's pretty hard to hit.
Mm-hmm. You see how Uz really careful not to go for any grounded PK fires against Squirtle, a character that really capitalizes off of jumping in, but Bankai getting a jump lead of his own, getting the up air and taking out the stock. So good.
Yeah, right there.
That was so good. Bankai just rushed to center stage instead of trying to fight. Yeah, sorry about that. Continue.
Yeah, no, you're good. Bankai's been like so aggressive, it seems like, in this, I think a lot of times when people play Ness, they kind of want to give him space, kind of respect him, and kind of wait. Bankai is like not about that. Like he wants to run at Ness and just like overwhelm him.
Mm-hmm. But the back air almost enough to take out Ivy, so not quite yet. Nice fade back on Bankai's part, just to be able to avoid the forwarder and still make it back onto stage as Charizard. He was only going to clip the tail and then the hitbox shift after just getting hit by that hitbox allowed Charizard to escape.
Yeah, sometimes those small changes make a huge difference, and that was a thing. That was a big attack, and it made a big difference because the stock is gone.
Yeah. So had 32 frames he had 32 iframes after he went for the up B, and Bankai just he can't hit him through it unless he 2 frames while he's doing that.
For sure. Okay, and this is what we were seeing before in the last game. It's so like devoted to this up smash, down smash at the ledge. Honestly, it's a great option, but we do got Charizard out. Charizard is a big boy, and he likes to get kills. So let's see what he can do here.
Mm-hmm. Nice patience from not committing to the PK Thunder, knowing that the potential win box could push him back, but getting the right idea. Unfortunately, the F smash not going to kill us at surprisingly such a high percent.
Yeah, just like that, busting out that up smash. That's Us thing. Just loves up smashes as ledge traps, ledge guards, and that was all right. That's an option.
Ooh, I really like the pressure from Other. He knew that Bankai was in the corner. He knew that he couldn't push, and he caught him just standing there with the double jump cancel PK fire. But right now, Bankai standing at a pretty good lead for himself.
Yeah, going right to the Ivysaur, not sticking on Squirtle too long. It honestly feels like Bankai's probably getting the most leverage in neutral out of Ivy. So I think that this is probably the best pick here. Kind of at the ledge here, getting a lot of control, a lot of forwarders on this platform. Really scary for Bankai.
That was such a good time to opt for an aggressive option from Bankai. Bankai knew that he didn't have a second jump. Knew that as well. He was going to cover the low recovery, and that may as well have been the stock had Bankai not thrown out a button there. That was pivotal for him to get back onto stage and for him to still be alive and fighting. I feel like both of these players are very keen. Oh, no, go ahead.
It feels like I was just wondering if we're going to see the Charizard soon, at such high percent. Feels like a back throw might... not even going to matter. That up air is so strong, so big.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely massive. I think towards the end there, both players, they were so afraid of each other's respective edge guards that we saw them constantly opt for high recoveries. Bankai kept trying to jump onto the platform, kept burning his double jump over Bankai, and both of them caught onto that habit and yet they went with the same option as well. That was just a little bit funny to see. Either way, I think it was a very convincing 2-0 from Bankai, and that means he will be moving on to losers semis, where he is going to
Yeah.
be fighting